So on this video, I'm going to show you how I built this one-page website for my client from New York for this show by Butkus, a former NFL player, a legend of the sport. So here's the website. I built this website using WordPress and a page builder called Divi, which you all probably know. And if not, then you should check that out. Divi is one of the most popular page builder that is available for WordPress, making it easier to build websites through a drag and drop front-end page builder. So you can see here, this is what his website looks like. And the main call to action would be to sign up, and it takes you to a Go High Level form, which I built on Go High Level, making it easier to capture all the leads that go inside the website. I haven't set up any automation for this because this is just a simple form that the client wanted, and so that they'll be able to contact all the people who are interested in or signing up for the show as a marketing platform. So here it is. Here's the website. If you click on Control-Shift-I on the browser, you can check on all the mobile devices. So if you view this on iPad, this is how it would look like. Very clean, readable, and laid out pretty good, if I may say so myself. So on, let's say on a laptop that has a 1280 resolution, this is how it would look like. Really nice with the parallax back there. Yeah, so, and for widescreen, really good. Everything is lined up really well. It's readable. All the headlines are of similar or precise font size, which is very important when it comes to web design. So let's go ahead with the video. By the way, this photos right here of Dick and his son Matt was changed while I guess it was changed after I finished the video, the tutorial video, so bear with me here. But that's the only change that I did after I created the tutorial video, and this one as well, which makes it really a better photo. It's a better photo of both of them. And over here, so those are the three things, or the three images that I changed. But all in all, it looked the same on the tutorial that I made for this video. So let's dive right into it. Right here we have the design of a presentation that was built by a graphic designer on our team. As you can see, each page has different elements, has different photos and text. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build a one-page website using this design as a basis on what elements I will place on each of the section. So every page on this should represent a different section on the website, right? And I'm going to use WordPress and Divi Page Builder to build the one-page website. So let's go ahead and log in on our Cloudways account. This is our hosting account, which I recommend to all my clients. I use it myself for my websites. There are lots of advantages in terms of using Cloudways. Number one is it's a scalable managed WordPress hosting, and it auto scales when your website grows. As you can see here, when you have more traffic, the server automatically adjusts itself in terms of the traffic of the website, or the increase in loading time, the increase in the power of the servers that your websites are using. And every time your website increases in storage use, they also adjust everything that's needed to make sure that your website is still loading, relatively fast. Of course, there's also their 24/7 support, which I use all the time. There's the security and the backup auto. They have auto backups, so you won't have to worry about your websites getting hacked, or needing to revert back to an older version. So let's log in. This is my client's account. Okay, so right now we're inside the dashboard, the main page. We have the servers, application, the team, the project, affiliate, all these things in the navigation menu, which are not necessarily important right now for the video. What I'll do is go to the applications, and as you can see here, we have all the websites that I've built for the client. And we have here a pre-installed WordPress installation. But if you do not know how to install WordPress on your hosting, or install WordPress as an application to build your website on, I'm going to make another video that shows you how to do that. But right now it's already pre-installed because I've already installed WordPress on the server. And what I'm gonna do is click on the Butkus show, and here are the access details, the application URL, which is a temporary URL that Cloudways gives out to you, because they're not a domain. They're only a hosting company, so they're just a hosting server. They don't offer domains. They do not sell domains. So what you do is you buy domains from other companies, such as you got register.com or namecheap.com, GoDaddy. I usually buy on Namecheap just because they're probably one of the cheapest options, that really popular and already has all the needs that we have to build a website. Anyways, if you log in to register.com, continue to account manager, go to domain name, search for Butkus. Here we go. So that's the domain that we're gonna use, butkusshow.com. So it's not butkusshow.tv. And over here is the advanced tools. We are going to change the name servers later, but for now, we're just gonna go ahead and build the website first, and then once we're done, we will change the name servers to our Cloudflare DNS, which we use for all the websites that we build. And we have advanced DNS records, where we will add records to point to our IP address. All right, so let's go ahead and start by clicking on this and logging in to our WordPress installation. All right. We already have the logins there, and we already have Divi installed. I'm gonna do that on a separate video, show you how I installed Divi and how I installed this child theme right here. This child theme right here, which is important for all our projects, because every time the main theme updates, you won't have to worry about the codes changing and messing up your designs. So yeah, you always have to install a child theme working on projects. Now, what I'm going to show you here is just the process of building the design from this design from Canva. Build that into a one-pager website. So let's go right into it. The first thing I do is I go to Divi theme options, and then as you can see here, because we're gonna do a one-page website, we do not need navigation. We don't have to set up the logo. We're gonna put the logo right inside the page. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the default color palettes for us to use within the page of the website. And I think because this is a one pager, we're going to click on this smooth scrolling and back to top button and save that. And then you go back to Canva and just save a copy of, I'm gonna base the color palette on, I guess, yeah. So as you can see here, we have the colors red, navy blue, perhaps white and black, right? And yellow. Maybe this, yeah, this lighter blue here. So what I'm gonna do is just download, you know, the the first page as a JPEG. Download that. Wait for that to to download, and then once we're done with that, Photoshop should open that automatically because I have it set up on my computer that every time a JPEG or a photo, um, every time a photo downloads, Photoshop will automatically open it. So as you can see here, we have, let's say, our main color is probably navy blue. So we'll go back to the theme options, put that there. We'll keep the black and the white, put the navy blue, and then the red, take the colors, the hexadecimal codes, right? And then we have the yellow, right? So if you guys know who Dick Butkus is, we do not know who he is. He's like a legend in the American football sports, NFL. So anyways, and probably this light blue here. Okay. And then what I do is I also take probably some light grays, make it a little bit lighter so that we can have an option rather than using using white. We're gonna use light gray, probably adjust that a little bit, make it lighter. There you go. And then a different kind of black, or dark gray or something like that. This one, I like this one. There you go. And once we have that, we save it, right? And then once that's done, for now we don't really have to do anything on this panel, Divi options. What I'm gonna do is go to settings, go to general, and then put here Butkus show, title of the website. For our tagline, I guess you can put anything there, but I guess let's just put Dick Butkus, and Dick Butkus NFL legend show, right? leave this at as is, because once we point the domain, Cloudways is gonna do, or gonna change the WordPress address and site URL themselves automatically. So we save that, and then go to reading. We have to set a static page. Right now, by default, WordPress adds a sample page, one page on the pages. And then we go to permalinks. I'm just gonna go through all the things that I do, you know, make it really fast. So if you have a hard time catching up, or then you should probably pause the video and then do the things that I'm doing, right? And then once we have that, we go to appearance, customize, general. We got site identity, so that's added already. And we have a site icon. What I do for site icons is, I usually just take, you know, an icon like this one, the football, right? But you can usually, it's, just the icon itself, no background. But well, okay, I'm probably gonna show you something that I know how to do, right? So usually it's 512. I set that up to 512 by 512 because that's what they recommend. Site icons should be square and at least 512 by 512 pixels. Change the resolution to 72 because the original resolution on Canva was, I'm not sure what. I think it's 92, right? Okay, I'm good. Let's see. Let's just see. 96, right? So I changed that to 72 and 512. There you go. Then what I'm gonna do is probably load that on our customizer. God damn, that was. Right. So what five icon is on the tabs, you'll see the icon on the tab so that it's part of your company's branding. So our website is kind of slow. I'm not sure if it's my internet connection. Yeah. See, now the icon is on the browser. So we've already uploaded a fav icon. Next, we'll go to layout settings, and usually I set this website content at 1200 pixels, which is the standard size of laptops. Even the small screen ones use 1280, so that makes room for padding on both sides of the website, which is very important. And I'm gonna leave these options to their default. And then of course, theme accent color, let's use red. Okay. Save that. For typography, usually I put on the body text size 17 pixels, and then leave the body line height like that, and then header text size. For this design, I think we can go ahead with 62 pixels. Oh, too big, so 52, I guess. Yeah. And then for the header, line height 1.2 pixels. Of course, bold. And let's check out League Spartan. Let's see if that's available on our um, list of fonts that are available on Divi. Here you go, League Spartan. And then for the we have Poppins. So usually the graphic designer or the web designer is already has the settings on the font, so you gotta follow that um, on the website. And then you got the body link color. I would say red. Body text color, we have our black. And then our header text color, we have this black here, or we can do the blue or black. It depends on the design, but yeah, so the main color is this one, which is our um, navy blue. So let's go with navy blue and save that. Go back. We don't have to change the background. I guess we do. um, this background is for the whole HTML document. If you guys have a basic understanding on HTML, you should be able to understand that HTML is the parent most, it's HTML, and then header, body, and then you have your divs and your H1s and paragraphs, whatever. So this one for our background, let's do white. Save. um, of course, we'll go to we don't have to change the header navigation settings because we won't have any headers, because this is just a one page website. For the footer, yeah, not gonna change that. Whatever, color schemes, okay, settings. We're done. Usually with one page websites, you don't need footers, that are used generally on the website or all throughout the website. You need a simple call to action at the bottom of the page, and some credits at the bottom, maybe some social links, and that's it. Simple footers, and you can build that out right on our page builders using Divi. So I'm gonna show you that, afterward, on the last part of the website. I think we're ready. uh, let's go to pages and then change this to the name of our website, the Butkus show. But, yeah. And then click on edit. Yeah, it's okay. Just need some. So what you do here, page attributes, template over here, default template. Click on blank and then update. Right now, it's not going to show the header and the footer of the website. Update that. And then what you do is you take the URL and open it in a new incognito window. Okay, and this is how your home page will look like. Has nothing in there. Go to the page builder, go back to the page builder, edit with Divi Page Builder, start building. So you see what it shows on the front end, only a paragraph. Then the first section that we're going to build is this one. So usually if you have text, if you have text or copy, you should not include that on the images of the website, because you need your text to be indexable by Google. So what I'm gonna do is hide that, delete or hide that first. Delete it. Delete this one, hosted by Dick. Yeah. Then keep all this, because we're gonna slice this as an entire photo, and I guess delete this one here, because we want those icons to be a separate photo as well. Just thinking here. Then download it on Canva. Just the first page, JPEG. Yeah, then download that. Quality. Good. Download. So part of web designer's job is analyzing which elements of the design you would have to separate. You would have to slice into separate elements or images. Yeah, we have to separate this logos or this images from the background, which is the two people here, Dick Butkus and his son. We need to also separate this logos here. So basically, the AM and FM station, the logo, the Butkus show, and these logos here, iHeartRadio, Odyssey, and Alexa. Okay, so what we'll do is try and upload this photo and make it a PNG transparent picture. Okay. And, edit that background remover. Yo, alright, apply. And then download that PNG transparent background. Download back and delete this. Should have this good space. PNG transparent background. Download. So that's that. We slice this. Slice to. See if it's the same size. If not, then I think it is the same size, right? No, it's not. So slice it again. Slice the logo. Then you export. Save for web and devices. PNG. Yeah, see. Okay. We still have these logos here, but we can get away with JPEG, so we just slice this one, right? Slice that. Use the slice tool. That. And then export that JPEG. Yep. Now we can start building it. So right now we have the page builder. So blue is the section, green is row. And with the rows you can add, different types of column groups. You have 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns. You have 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, 5 columns, and all the different variations. So the first thing I will do is build, add this launching September. Well, first we have to set up the background. So we set up the background. That's our color. Then add the text. So we click on this, add new module icon here, and then we add text. We have to add the main headline, which is an H1, and then copy this and paste it right there. So right now you won't be able to see it, but because it's a dark, by default it's a dark text color. So what you do after you adding the text, we go to the design and then click on text, the design tab, right, on the column module options, and then scroll down and you can see text color. Turn this to light. So now you'll be able to see that. And then of course you need this to be centered. Now the color is red. Color of the text is red. So let's go to the H1, the heading text, then select red. All right. Okay. Then we have these two images. We're gonna have to add another row because it's a 2-column row. And then let's check if the images are below 100 kilobytes, which is our recommended image size, to make sure that the website loads relatively fast. So we got the image. The first image is this one, the AM station. Okay. And then we have the second image, which is this one. It's kind of loading really slow. So, and it has these white edges. So we're gonna have to redo that. So what we're gonna do is open that image on Photoshop and adjust the pixels of the width on this image. Okay, and then export, save for web and devices. JPEG, would say, yeah, I would say JPEG maximum. And then AM 1530. It's best to name your files based on what people can see. And then this one here, we crop it, crop that. We still have spacing here. Crop that out. And on the left side, okay, I think we're good. Save it. Oops, we have to clear the slices. So edit. Oh no, it's gonna be view slices clear. Lock clear slices. Right. Export, save. JPEG 102.3 WKCKG. And then let's go back to our page builder image. Let's delete our old the first uploads we did, the old images. Delete that. Make sure that we're not using old images. There we go. Much better. The image. Upload the other one. Okay. So we got that. This. We adjust the padding of the row. So when it turns green, you click on this button here, settings button. Go to design, spacing, and then adjust the spacing, right? And make sure it's really right below, right over there. And this one you can align the right, to balance it out. And then we have, still thinking if we should use this photo of them, or I guess let's adjust this. We can adjust this, I guess, and not and just and keep the fact, right? We have this. Stupid dogs. PNG. Dick Butkus. And then pull up our page builder. What we'll do is create a 3-column row, with the middle one being the bigger column, and then adjust the sizing to 100%, the width, right? Row. So what I did was add a row, and then add the row with this layout, the middle row being the bigger of the three, and then the sizing 100%, width and max width is 100%, right? And then we'll add his photo, this one here. It's 317 kilobytes, so I think we have to like really compress this shit. It's too big. Oh no, you cannot, because it's PNG. So just leave it at that, perhaps. I don't know. So, okay. So what I did, fuck. So there's the image. You should probably adjust this to just maybe 80%. And then adjust the custom gutter width. Basically, that's the spacing between the columns, and of course the padding at the bottom, padding of the section as well, right? Then we have this logo, which is over here, which we can put at perhaps, this is like around 750 pixels, and make it PNG, right? Logo. So yeah, hope you can still follow, but yeah, that's what I did. There we go. Okay, so I decided to use this photo instead because it looks better. And then you see, I think we can adjust. No, never mind. So what we'll do is add. Come to think of it, these logos can be one entire picture, right? So what we'll do is just slice it or crop it, crop the entire thing. Like that. And save it, JPEG. Um, uh, radio logos, and then we can have this, that, and then the image, add that, radio logos. Matt, Dick and Matt Butkus. Dick and Matt. So now we're done with the first section. As you can see, I kind of changed it a bit. Made this photo an entire image with the background of the host, and the logo. Uh, One image, this here, right? Dick Butkus and Matt Butkus. And then this one, the logos here, I made it into a single image as well, making this work on smaller screen sizes like the 1280 and you know the 1366 laptops. Hopefully you were able to follow what I did. In our field of work, sometimes you need to experiment a bit to see what works and what won't. So that's it. That's the first section.